We have returned.
Well, very little is different between these two versions except for Manny at the moment.
A lot of it is the lighting.
Yeah.
And the character models themselves, but where'd you go? Why'd you do that?
Tourists. You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicab ain't the quaint little port town she used to be.
I mean, I think you had to do that at some point, just not
Looks like there's
the
a
first thing to do, yeah.
Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
We need to go into the diner.
Ah.
I like how you ignore the obvious go in here, please, to progress thing.
Oh, of course.
Actually, yeah, we should save now that we're out of the forest.
Now that I did something that could have potentially sunk us.
That could have taken hours to do again, yeah.
Yeah.
The forest is the not so good part.
Oh, man. If I screwed up and... I got to explore everything, man. Oh.
I have bigger things on my mind right now than condiments. Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera. Is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
When you've done the correct dialogue
no one's
options,
come
he'll give you an
through town
item.
by that
So
name,
explore
and
his
you can take
dialogue
it
for
from
now.
me. I, too, am looking for someone. So I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
The character Celso is played by a really funny actor called Peter Lorre, and when he came into the studio on the first day, he had this real look of apprehension about him, and it turned out the word in Hollywood was that Grim Fandango was code name for Star Wars Episode 1 casting. So when he was coming in for the project, people were telling him, "You're going to be going in, and George Lucas is going to be there, and they're going to be flying you up to the ranch," and he was terribly disappointed when he walked in, and the only person in the studio was me.
Oh.
How does that even rumor start?
Well, if you must know,
Well, that was
it's
probably
about
its
my wife.
actual,
I got
like,
word that
the
she
cast,
passed
the
away
name of the
not
casting
long
call
after
was
I,
probably
and
that.
she too was crossing
Because
the
for
land of the dead
for
on
Star
foot.
Wars,
It
like,
is said
everything's
that all
super
lost
hush-hush and,
souls
like,
come to
secretive.
Rubicab.
Yeah.
So it's like if
I
you're
came here to wait for her.
going in for an audition, chances are, if it's a Star Wars movie, you may not even know it. Because there would be so much hype around it.
Oh, I gotcha, yeah.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
Okay, that's all you needed from him.
Well,
If you say...
Now, the seaman who hauled you out of the water is, I believe he's back on the dock near where Gladys
it's
is.
Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Wow. Rude.
Bone cold.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
So now I gotta go
Yeah,
fall off.
I think you...
Wait, no, he's right over
No,
here.
he walked down
Well,
the
actually, it's
thing.
mostly stock with a few mods here
I
and
think you
there.
have to show him the
So,
picture.
would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Ever seen
You know
woman?
this.
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget
Hold up
about
picture,
her. She sailed
rub in
out of here
face.
weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks for a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Cool. So you can talk to him more if you want, but otherwise you're done with him.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn.
When was the last like
by the icy
day and age in
touch
your
of the
life when
cold,
someone would call
salty
someone else,
air?
yeah, Pilgrim?
Wow, man.
Is it like
Could
a
I have an eye patch?
maybe a local
I
thing?
wanted to have this moment with Roscoe bonding with
I think it's more that
through the magic of
it's
cars.
a term used for a traveler.
Cars bring people together, talking about engines.
I mean, it's certainly not
Never
as
had sports.
trite sounding as the
Said it was not into the manly unifier of sports, but
the old cowboy
the toughest of dudes.
line from that movie.
Patch like this. This one's just
Or
Which at
just
this point is from a lot of
And that
cowboy
one I saw
movies.
Yeah.
used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Well,
Look, once wait, what was it? The SS La Mancha was her name. But don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
You just might make these old bones cry.
I wonder if they can cry. They can drink and smoke, so maybe.
So,
who
probably.
knows?
So now I gotta go back in there and tell him.
Yeah. You
Man,
prob-
why
you
do I have to
probably
be the guy
you
who-
probably have to shove that new item in his face?
well, if Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man.
Way to ruin the skeleton's
It's all in
afterlife.
there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
So that's the end of part 1.
Ah. Interesting.
So then there's a time skip and then year 2 begins.
Ah. Alright. Man, this place is bumping now. What did you do, Manny? Like a fucking club owner now.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Gives whole new meaning to
Well, looks
boning.
like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
And just the amount of research that went into all of this, because I just remember Tim going to every film noir movie ever, and we would just all the time there would be something to do, and he's like, "Want to go to the movies?"
You
And it was
always
just-
go into the
I mean, you can
deadest of
see
dead
it,
ends.
the dark,
Go through the door.
shadows, and then the music.
Jesus.
I mean, everything is.
Oh, we
just
still got
so
Scythe. We just
film
have Scythe.
noir
Okay.
and really
Oh
pulls you
man,
in.
Robert Frost is never coming back.
So somewhere is his office. Here we go. Do 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 do.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Le numéro gagnant, le 9, rouge, impéré manque, 9, red. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux,
There's
s'il
nothing
vous
to do
plaît.
with this right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
So Tim created a character which I very much appreciate. I love her. Her name is Lupe, and she happens to be a little bit based on me and my idiosyncrasies. And so when
Nope.
I remember one time we were hanging out, and he
There
told
you
me,
go.
he's like, "See, how can you tell me that I don't understand our relationship? Like, I can write about it." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "See, she's super organized. Nobody listens to her, but she has a lot of really important things to say. And see, we need her, and that's what you realize." So I was like, "Oh, I love you." And she does karate kicks. That was the best, like, because I like to punch people. And so if you notice, sometimes, I don't know if they have it in here, but she punches in the air. She does air punches.
That's awesome. She was really easy to cast because I had such a great name.
I think now you can, head down this way.
What?
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go
I can't hear
nuts
those words
from
without thinking
waiting
of
for the grand
the
entrance
wrestling
of
song.
Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Oh, man.
Tonight is the night.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan come in yet?
Yeah, he's down in the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay.
All right.
Just so you know, there's
All the
nothing to be
details
gained from
about your
talking
new
to her at all.
That's fine.
These like scenes are from the production of the game in a way where Leslie would come to me like, look what
You
I
basically
made.
just
I
wanna
made a chart
leave
of
the
every single
cafe.
scene in the game plus every single actor, and I coded it. Yellow means Manny's in it, and blue means this prop is in it, and she's so excited about these things that she did, and this character is doing the exact thing.
Yep.
You have to take things from your life and put them in your work, even though they don't read anything to anybody else.
Well,
Otherwise,
that just means work will be about life rather than life being about work, right?
Okay.
I forget if it's the door or the front, but... Oh man, so cool.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
How'd you find a suit that fit you, Gladys?
I just want to talk to. There you go.
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Ah, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
That's
Gladys,
true.
I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
I gotta hear
Gotta,
that.
I knew you would.
Bone wagon.
I like it. Later.
Out.
Peace. I'm not even sure if that's a door. Oh, it's totally a door. But this is to the casino. Oh, okay, you need to go through the red door, I think, near, what's her face?
Ah.
Look at that weird one in, like, the Dr. Eggman
We'll
wagon
see
thing.
him.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Spooky, scary skeleton.
That's weird. Ooh.
Do you like how it's a bird body with a skeleton bird head?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even have an actual beak. It's just...
Dun dun dun. Honk.
Whoa. That bitch.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to
After
Puerto
the scene,
Zapata.
talk to him
That's
again.
the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old limbo here.
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
That's Kay Cuter, and Kay was, I don't know, late.
Oh no,
70s,
that means
early
he's
80s.
now a skeleton.
Oh no!
And,
Now he really does resemble his part.
gray beard. Yeah, and he was a.
Or maybe
raging
he's like
smoker.
105
you'd have to
or
break him
something.
every
Who
45
knows?
minutes, otherwise, he'd start getting into a really bad mood. And on one of those sessions, we were doing. He plays the croupier later on, where he speaks French and English. It's just he delivers the numbers. We were behind on time, and so I sort of pushed him to an hour, and all of a sudden, I found myself in an argument with Kay over how to pronounce 20 in French.
Oh.
And so I was like, definitely time for a smoke break. Get out of here.
Here, let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's got to do for himself.
Here, let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's got to do for himself.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of
How
the
do people
SS
actually make
Lumbago.
ship in
Just
bottles?
having a little trouble getting
Do you have
Very
to like go
carefully.
in a
to
super
fill
long
in the neck
teasers?
here.
Oh, that's
That's funny.
awful.
Yeah.
Because a
Well,
lumbago
it's
is
a
usually
hobby
more of a problem in the lower
thing.
back than the neck.
Sounds like torture.
I mean, it's not quite like
Nothing.
Magic or video games where you're playing a
All
game.
right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What if we
What
kill him
job did
before
I
he
have?
needs to
Around
set? I
the
mean, what
galley.
if he doesn't show up?
Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one,
Hashtag
they'll
demon
serve you
privileges.
to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
So yeah, this
Then
is
I
basically
can get him a
confirming your
job on the
objectives here.
Limbo.
and if
You
Seaman
need to
Naranja
get
doesn't
a
show
union
up to
card,
work,
But he will.
Get rid of the guy.
Get tools for
Get tools.
Which you'll never get.
because we have to bring Glottis around on our world tour.
He's our wingman.
I guess so.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
I better go finish packing.
After speaking
You
with
do that,
Velasco,
son.
head back to the cafe.
Woo!
Which I believe is past this building. That building is called the Blue Casket, by the way, in case... Hey, there's some CBs. Literally.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union?
This part wasn't the next part on the guide, so I don't know if you want to
Guys, they're run
talk to
by
these
the
guys now or
coppers.
later.
And you of all people should know, Manny,
Yeah.
that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
I can find it, though. Hold on.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
I'm getting to the tools for Glottis section now.
Oh, okay.
So that, because we're
Why
already
aren't
here.
you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you
Okay.
have to pay the
This is way more
unions
involved than just talking to these
extra
guys,
dues.
so I would just do
And
this
that
after.
ain't cheap.
Oh, okay.
We
So
don't
just
pay.
get out of here
Extra-
and find the cafe.
I can't.
Things just aren't the way they should. It's like it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by. I mean, we should. Forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out of work bee.
So I take it I went the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So I want to
Go up and then go past that building.
Oh.
We definitely should give a huge shout
We'll
out
be
to-
there
to
for
Peter Chan.
other stuff, though.
Ah. So going over that way takes me back to...
Okay, go back down then, I guess. It's one of these. Which one did we come from? The down one?
We came from this one over here.
Okay, then try the other one. This place is confusing. No, this isn't it either. Or is it? No.
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
Oh, no, go back to the blue casket. You get there from the elevator.
Alright.
Elevator on the left. Oh, yeah, I think it's that thing. I actually don't like that they don't show you getting to the dock first to actually see how to get back.
Yep. Oh, Calavera.
So we're trying to get back to the bar casino area. This first part is to get the union card. So there should be a bottle of liquor somewhere to grab. Can you go behind the counter?
That's what I was trying to do, but then it...
Amarillo de Oro.
Cool.
A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes.
Now go to the
Yes, I
casino.
better take this with me for safekeeping.
Safe keeping.
Well, maybe
Mesdames,
just
Messieurs,
there's someone in
faites vos
here
jeux, s'il vous
to
plaît.
talk to.
Ladies and gentlemen, please press your belts. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen,
Mind if
betting
I
is
sit down,
closed.
Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
So he'll give you an item when you've done the
I see.
correct dialogue tree. So
Right.
explore for
So
now.
what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, Or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh,
There's
Manny.
actually another item too. So keep talking.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul
Rude,
needs a
I think.
passport. We
I
are
think
all
that's rude.
citizens
Do you think
of the
dead
same
people,
nation, and our
like,
king
think they're
rides a
better
pale
than
horse.
So no
living
passports.
people in this?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know.
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just give me a recent picture, $50 in about 2 weeks, okay?
Can you make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting, or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Can you do it or not?
See, this is actually the
I have
secret
a deal
sequel to
for you.
Shenmue.
If you can
Because he's
retrieve
looking
my
for all
money
those
from
sales.
Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed.
Apparently, there's a really
They
involved
stole my
achievement
money like common thieves.
that you have to
Here,
stop
take
right at this moment to go get,
pass
or
and
else
use
it's
it to
missable.
get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let
The
me
Rusty
in there
Anchor
anymore.
trophy.
There should be a safe.
I don't
somewhere
care.
in the wine cellar.
I just thought it
and
was
my
funny.
suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
Cool. So he gave us his High Roller VIP pass.
Ah, so now we get to go to the...
So now we can. Oh, cool. Stop getting things I didn't get. Now I'm jelly. I think you have to shove it in Gladys's face.
Shove.
The VIP pass. That thing, yeah.
Check out this fancy pass to the High Rollers Lounge. Can you believe how full of themselves they are over there? I don't think their place is any more VIP than ours, do you?
I don't know. I try to stay away from that place.
Really? Why?
Cause of my problem.
Gladys? Compadre?
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Go back to the stone crossing and head south.
Whoo, yeah!
Nope. So now we go back to that spot with the train tracks.
I think we're gonna come up to Garv's set that I destroyed.
What's this?
Nothing yet. Don't worry about it. How does it not just crash into the ground?
There's probably brakes on the car itself. Some fancy scroll work on the side.
Yeah, dude. Let's see.
I've tried. Only Gladys can get these doors open.
Go.
It's locked, but
All right.
this gate only leads up to the Lambada. I've got the lumps to prove it.
Looks like there's a lever there.
I'm not actually sure if this is not where we need to be.
Go into crowded areas, almost as if
I don't
it's
think
too
it
hard to
is.
render them.
We're about ready to start.
Not
It's
yet.
Pussy Poncho.
Hold on. Oh, okay, wait. Well, where are we now? This is, we'll be back in that part later, because that's where the guy is. So I think you go up the stairs, and then you go straight across when you're in the side of the building there.
One more lap to go.
No, not up the stairs, across. Yeah.
They don't have much use when they're alive, and stuff, they don't have much more. Fuchi, that smell.
So this is
Peor
the
que la
cat track.
muerte.
It's like a big litter box full of poop.
Full of pinata cat poop.
So there's a can opener in here somewhere that we
Tempting as
need.
it is, I just can't bring myself to jump in the
Dive
giant
on in.
clean kitty litter. I could open it with my... It says
I
revolutionary
really like how he
design
picked that up
leaves
with his back
candy
facing
just
it.
safe and
Yep.
smooth for kitty.
Okay, now you go back and go up the stairs. But we'll use that later.
Hey! Looks like a great night for cat races.
Cats racing. We were always so sad that we never showed the cat races, but that was for budget reasons. Obviously, we didn't want to cut the actual cats, but I wanted to have giant cats running on a track like that.
And the idea.
Wow, Manny Calavera. You never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
Ooh, baby.
Her
We'll figure out where to actually go next time.
Hiding from someone.